Hi everybody, you are welcome to this channel. I am Atanu Betal, and in this video lecture I want to discuss more about IUPAC nomenclature of organic compounds, generally aromatic organic compounds. In a video lecture I already discussed the basic rules for writing IUPAC name of organic compounds, but in that video I cannot discuss about aromatic hydrocarbon nomenclature, because in that video if I discuss the naming of aromatic hydrocarbon altogether, it will become a large video. So I am making this video as a continuation from the previous video. I will give the link to this video lecture below this video that you can find the previous video, because it is the continuation of the previous IUPAC nomenclature video, where I discussed some important rules for writing the IUPAC nomenclature of organic compounds. And in this video we learned about IUPAC nomenclature of some aromatic hydrocarbons. For aromatic hydrocarbons, how to write IUPAC name, in this video we learned about these points. So for example, now at first we take some example of aromatic hydrocarbons. This one, you know, this molecule, it is called benzene. It is an aromatic hydrocarbon. It is called benzene, aromatic hydrocarbon. Okay, so for other examples of aromatic hydrocarbon, you can take this one, which is called naphthalene. Benzene and naphthalene, these are the two aromatic hydrocarbons. Or this one is called anthracene. So these are all aromatic hydrocarbons. These are having the properties of aromatic hydrocarbon, therefore these are called aromatic hydrocarbons, and their nomenclature is generally divided into monosubstituted derivative, disubstituted derivative, and polysubstituted derivative. For example, we take benzene related compounds. When the structure is this one, we called it as benzene, but if we place a methyl after in the position of hydrogen, now this is an aromatic hydrocarbon and it has a name, it has IUPAC name. So what is its IUPAC name? It is called toluene. Toluene is the IUPAC name of this molecule, or you can name it as methyl benzene. It is methyl benzene or toluene, its IUPAC name. Similarly, if we add disubstituted derivative, if for disubstituted derivative we have to add another one methyl group with this benzene group. So now its name is 1,2-dimethyl benzene. Its name is 1,2-dimethyl benzene, or for disubstituted derivative we use some other words like ortho, meta, and para. We need to use this type of prefix ortho, meta, and para. For Now, before discussing here it is ortho or meta or para, we have to understand that what is ortho, meta and para derivative. This IUPAC name of this molecule is 1,2-dimethyl-benzene because 1 and 2 position we number it as 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our numbering of this molecule, and we see 1 and 2 position is occupied by methyl group, so this name is 1,2-dimethyl-benzene, its name. So now for disubstituted derivative we use ortho, meta, para type word. So what are these words signifies? Suppose one substitution is already present in benzene and second substitution is coming in the 1 and 2 position, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 position, another substitution is occupied in 2 position, then we called it as ortho. It is a ortho molecule, ortho compound, okay. And if this substitution is coming in 3 position, second substitution, it is called meta. It is meta form, and if it is coming in this position, 4 number position, it is called para. When X is coming in the para position, means 4 position. So these are the main disubstituted derivative: ortho, meta and para. Ortho means the second substitution should be at 2 position, meta means second substitution at 3 position, and para means the second substitution where one substitution is already present is in the 4 number position, is called para position, okay. So these are examples of ortho, meta and para compounds. So now for this molecule we can write the IUPAC name as also meta, this is ortho methyl, no, it's 2 methyl is present, ortho dimethyl benzene, ortho dimethyl benzene, its IUPAC name. Oh, I'm forgetting to give circle here. Ortho dimethyl benzene, its name. We see our next example. Next example is this one. We write its name as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we name is as 2-bromo toluene, because if we eliminate this bromine it is toluene molecule, so therefore 2-bromo toluene its name. Or you can say also O-bromo toluene, ortho-bromo toluene. Or bromine, if another one present here, so we name it as 2,6 dibromo toluene, 2,6 in 2 position bromine are present, so 2,6 dibromo toluene, it's his name. If more than one bromine is present, means halogen derivative, bromine, this is called ortho dibromo benzene, its IUPAC name, ortho dibromo benzene, because bromine is present in ortho position, ortho dibromo benzene or 1 2, because name as 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 1 2 dibromo benzene, it's also name 1 2 dibromo benzene. This is halogen derivative. And next we will see uh, our hydroxy derivative. This one, it is called phenol, or you can say it IUPAC name is hydroxybenzene, and we can substitute it further by using CH3 here, and we call it as orthohydroxytoluene. Because if we eliminate this one, it is the structure of toluene, so here therefore it is called orthohydroxytoluene. And we can also write the name of this molecule. In this molecule we have to number it as 1 2, and here we are seeing one position is occupied by bromine, 1 bromo, 2 phenyl. Here aryl group, as an aryl group the phenyl is present, 1 bromo 2 phenyl, 1 2 carbon present, so therefore ethane, 1 bromo 2 phenyl, ethane is IUPAC name of this molecule. Next molecule is this one. This one is called benzaldehyde. And when OH group is present in 2 position is called 2 hydroxy benzaldehyde, or you can say ortho hydroxy benzaldehyde, or it has a special name which is common name salicylaldehyde. Okay, our next example is using the COOH derivative. This one is called benzoic acid, and when OH group is present here in the ortho position, then we write the name as 2 hydroxy benzoic acid, or salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is the name of this molecule. Similarly, we can write the name of other aromatic hydrocarbons or organic molecules, as suppose we take example of this one. Here methyl is present, here a long chain hydrocarbon is present, and suppose this is our molecule for, or you can say this one, this one is our molecule. At first take this one, then we would take this one. So for this molecule we name as number 4 5 6. So when our name is 2 4 6 dinitrotoluene, because eliminating this 3 it becomes toluene. So its name is 2,4,6 trinitrotoluene. Next example we take suppose this one, CH2NH2. In this case, amine group is not directly attaching with benzene, so we have to name it as 1-phenyl meth and meth and amine. Methanamine, 1-phenyl methanamine, its IUPAC name, because here one position is occupied by a phenyl group, one carbon, therefore meth or a single bond, methane and amine. Methanamine is the IUPAC name of this molecule. Next example is using ether. Suppose OCH3 group is present here, we name it as anisole or anisole, its common name and IUPAC name also, and it is also called methoxybenzene because this one is methoxybenzene is IUPAC name. Next IUPAC name, suppose benzene is present with a chain and in chain bromine is present also. For this molecule we have to write IUPAC name after numbering. So our numbering is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so this is a phenyl substitution, this is bromine substitution. Bromo is coming first, 2 bromo and 1 phenyl butane. 2 bromo 1 phenyl butane is the IUPAC name of this molecule. Why we are numbering from this side? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, here the substitution getting a lower number compared to if we start from these sides. So for this reason this molecule is named as 2 bromo 1 phenyl and butane. Okay, and suppose the molecule is this one and molecule is like this one. So for this molecule we have to name this molecule, IUPAC name of this molecule. At first we have to give number to this molecule. For numbering we have to find out the longest carbon-carbon chain. This is the longest carbon-carbon chain, so we have to number it as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, this is our numbering, and we are seeing in 2 position a phenyl group is present, so we name it as 2 phenyl. Next our root word pentan, and 3 position is occupied by ONE group. On means ketone group, 3 on. This is the name of this molecule, 2 phenyl pentan 3 on, 2 phenyl pentan 3 on. So these are some examples of aromatic hydrocarbons nomenclature and aromatic hydrocarbons derivative nomenclature. So I think you understand this topic. If you have any question, any problem for writing IUPAC name of organic compounds, you can comment in the comment section of this video, and I generally make this type of educational videos for you. So if you like this video, then you give a thumbs up in this video, and don't forget to subscribe this channel.